Students at Rocklin High School walked out in protest today.
They want a male student to be held accountable. So keep in mind, he's accused of allegedly recording an explicit video of a female student, then sharing that video. Students took their concerns to a recent school board meeting and a warning tonight. The details are disturbing. ABC 10's Devin Truby is live with the latest on the controversy. And Devin, what are police saying?
Well, Chris, Rocklin Unified School District told me in a statement that this all started back in November when a student accused another student of filming a sexual video and then distributing it around the campus. The school resource officer investigated, and that case was then forwarded to the district attorney's office. The district attorney's office said they cannot make any comments because minors are involved. But if we take a look at the scene, this walkout protest has lasted now all day long. So you can tell that students are still frustrated and they are not letting this go.
Matter of months, I went from being a well-respected, high-achieving student athlete to a student that is categorized as a school slut.
The powerful words of a Rocklin High School sophomore who we're choosing not to identify because of her age, addressing the Rocklin Unified School Board last week, recalling her worst nightmare.
Not only was I socially harassed, but it was taken a step further by students coming to my home and vandalizing it twice.
Back in November, she says she had consensual sex with a sophomore football player, but she says she did not consent to being recorded. And she says she's not the only one.
I firsthand saw this boy's collection of videos and photos of at least 50 different girls. One of the other personal attacks I have had relating to this was our senior quarterback telling my brother he was going to rape me in his truck in the school parking lot.
The teen's father, who is a football coach and teacher at neighboring Oakmont High School in Roseville, also addressed the board.
That this individual, who is clearly and admittedly guilty of distribution of child porn, there is no question here, still participates in football activities without a care in the world, is a direct indictment of the entire system. It tells young women that crimes against them are secondary to winning championships.
Months later, with still no punishment, students at Rocklin High School are fed up. Dozens of students walked out of class today, standing outside the school, holding signs in protest.
I feel very unsafe to go to a school that does not hold these boys accountable. The fact that they're still on the football team, they're still going to school, no one's talking to them, they're not expelled for anything, they're not being told that this is wrong, and they're not learning anything from this.
Demanding change, accountability, and a safe learning environment. The school district provided us a statement saying in part that these incidents were brought to their attention earlier in the year and they've either been investigated or they are being investigated. Now there is another school board meeting on Wednesday night, Chris and Laura, and students tell us they plan to be at that one as well.
That's the school district, Devin, but what about individual school board members? What are we hearing from them?
Well, right now that statement is encompassing the only response that we have. We did reach out to each school board member individually, but have not heard back. But Chris, I want to alert you to something else that was very disturbing. Just as we were arriving here, a man came up to all these students that were protesting and grabbed all of their signs and took them to his vehicle, shaking his head at them. So definitely a very heated topic here in this community. Chris, Laura.
My goodness, our Devin Truby live for us tonight on this disturbing story. Of course, stay with us for updates. Devin, you be safe out there. We thank you.